My hands are dirty. All of them are falling.
Make it with Betty.
Hello, it's me, Betty. Betty who? That's right, it's another Christmas episode / holidays for all of you non-denominational people. I'm so excited. You know I love Christmas. It is my favorite time of year. I want to try this recipe that I found on The Broken Bread. It is a Cranberry Orange Bundt Cake. Nothing more that I love than one of these fancy tins. A little bundt for you. I think this would be a beautiful addition for any Thanksgiving or Christmas meal. So we're gonna try and see how it goes. We're gonna start by the butter and sugar creaming method. So we're gonna put our 1 cup of butter at room temperature, our 1 cup of fine sugar, and 3/4 cups of brown sugar. And we're gonna cream them together. We're gonna cream the butter sugars and the orange zest. It says a tablespoon of orange zest, which I have here. Cannot forget the orange zest. It's not just a butter and sugar cake, is it? No, it's an orange and cranberry cake. Silly. Insert slow-mo. We want our butter and sugar to be nice and creamed and light and fluffy. So I'm just gonna get in there. I'm gonna scrape the sides down, give her another minute or two. You'll start to see all of the air getting into it and making it look nice and fluffy. I don't totally know why I'm like this. Couldn't tell you. I have good news from Wicked stuck in my head. Good news! No one mourns the wicked! Good news! Woohoo! Wicked! Okay. Wicked! Can't do the option up. I don't have it. That's looking pretty light and fluffy to me. I'm gonna scrape down the sides yet again, and then we're gonna add in our 4 eggs, 1 at a time. So once we crack an egg in here, let it mix, make sure it's all incorporated, but not too much, no over mixing. 1 egg at a time. Here goes 2. That's 2. Here goes 3. And here goes 4. I'm gonna do 1 little scraperoo. We're gonna add the vanilla, and then our dry ingredients are gonna go in. Isn't this fun? Baking together. How's your holiday going? I hope it's great. I love the holidays. I'm gonna throw in my vanilla, 2 teaspoons, which you know I love a cap. I'm gonna throw 1 cap, 2 cap, 3 cap, 4. No, just 2. Just stir it so it's just combined. I have my sifted flour, baking soda, and salt in here. I'm gonna add 1/3 of the flour dry ingredient mixture. Then, when it's just combined, I'm gonna add my 1/4 cup of orange juice and 1/2 of my cup of buttermilk. Ready? Does that make sense? I hope it does. So we're gonna add about 1/3, just about 1/3. We're gonna combine that, low and slow. You know, I don't wanna, I've had too many experiences. I turn on high and the flour just. Okay, I'll call that just combined. Orange juice, 1/4 cup, 1/2 of the buttermilk. We're also guesstimating. And we want that to be just combined. We don't want to overmix it with the gluten in the flour. I made that up. I think that's right. And all I know about baking is from Great British Bake Off. So, do you guys know that Paul Hollywood follows me on Instagram? Okay, sorry. I'll call that just combined. We're gonna go another 1/3 of this flour mixture with the salt and baking soda. And once that is combined, we're adding the last buttermilk and then flour, and then we're done with this part. I'm gonna add the last of the buttermilk. Oh, it's starting to look real nice. I'm gonna add the last little bit of flour. Oh, they're very exciting, yes. Oh, it's almost ready. This cake batter is smelling amazing. It's looking pretty nice, I gotta say. Oh, yeah, that orange is really smells so beautiful. I think this looks stunning. Oh my God, I love it. It smells so good. I can't wait. Your oven's gonna be at 350. So if you haven't popped it on already, throw that little girl on for us. Ooh, I made a mess. Now we have our gorgeous looking batter. I really like the consistency of it. I'm really excited. So we don't want to get too handsy with it again, lest we forget, because we don't want to kill all the air out of it that we've just whipped into it. Our last step before we pour this into our pan is to add our cup and 1/3 of cranberries, which is exciting because I love cranberries. So I'm gonna add a little bit. We're gonna fold it in. Getting fruit evenly distributed is something I hear Paul Hollywood talk a lot about. The idea is that if you sort of scrape it up and over itself, it will not push all of the air back out of the batter that you've just whipped it into. They're just so beautiful, that burst of red, the color of them. Something that was very appetizing to me about this recipe is how beautiful the decoration is, and it uses sugared cranberries. So I just think that red is so seasonal and feels so beautiful. I'm gonna say that that is our batter. Pull out our Bundt Cake pan. I'm gonna prepare this by putting a little bit of butter. I think in the recipe it calls for shortening, like Crisco. I don't have any of that, so I'm gonna use butter. What's a perfect Christmas morning to me? I love spending time with family. So to me, I love when there are kiddos in the house and like some child comes and wakes everybody up earlier than you want to be up because they're like, it's Christmas morning. Like the childlike wonder of Christmas to me is a really huge part of what I love about it. My family and I have a family tradition of waffles with yogurt and berries Christmas morning. And then I maybe want to go for a walk, a Christmas Day walk with the fam, you know? And then coming back and preparing and getting ready for a big Christmas dinner together. My pan is prepared. I'm gonna pour this batter into this pan. We're gonna pop it in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit for 45 to 50 minutes or until a cake texture comes out clean. I'm really excited. I actually feel really good about this batter. I think it looks beautiful. Once we poured it in, we're gonna maybe smooth it a little bit. Smooth the tops carefully with the spatula. Smooth out the top a little bit. I'm kind of excited. I feel good about her. I'm excited to see where she goes, how she grows, how she changes. Let's throw her in the oven and take her out at about 45, 50. Once we take her out, we're gonna flip her over on a wire cooling rack to let it cool, because you have to let it cool completely before you can put all the fun decorations on. Ready? Coming at you. Hi-ya! This is my beautiful cake that I baked yesterday so that we could keep decorating. The one that I've just made is in the oven, I'll let you know. So we're gonna decorate this beautiful girl with some icing and these sugared cranberries that are super cute and easy to make. They're hopefully gonna make it look very elegant. So we're gonna go ahead and make our glaze slash icing. I have 2.5 cups of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar here, and I have some fresh orange juice that I got from the orange that I zested. And we're gonna put 3 tablespoons and a teaspoon of vanilla into this till it is a pourable consistency. So I'm gonna add a little bit and keep adding as we need. That's a great question. That's really specific. Gift bag, gift inside with maybe some tissue paper person, or am I a wrapper? I am a capital W Christmas wrapper. I love, like how some people get like hospital corners on the edge of a bed when they make it. That's me with Christmas presents. I want it to look like Santa himself wrapped this present for you. I think we're pourable, you know? I think this is what we're gonna go with, and we're gonna see how she fares. It's thick, but I wanted that. It's happening. I'm gonna glaze the cake, all right? We're gonna do this. Who's ready? I'm ready. Okay. Like, do you see my vision? How ribbony it's getting? Okay. I think I need a little bit more over here, perhaps. Okay, do you see what's happening? Zak just made it like he's impressed face, which is really exciting for me personally. Spatula, throw me a spatula. Ah-yeah! It kind of like dries into itself. That's what I'm hoping it'll do. Like settle. Oh, should I? Yum, the orange in that. Yum. Now I'm gonna top it with sugared cranberries, these cuties that I made. So you make some simple syrup in a saucepan, which is just water and sugar. And once the sugar is dissolved in the water, you toss some cranberries in and let them sit in there for like 10 minutes. Close the lid, like make sure they're all covered in that simple syrup. So you kind of infuse them. So once they're sitting in the simple syrup, when you take them out after 10 minutes, you have to lay them out and separate them so they don't all stick together, because that simple syrup will make them sticky. And let them cool. They gotta come down to room temp, because otherwise you put them in the sugar, they go crazy. Once you've let them come down to room temp, then you toss them in sugar. Just coat them up. And they look so beautiful. I just think they're so elegant, and the color pops so beautifully, and it's so seasonal, and I love these. holidays. I love a fruit decoration. Like, is this not so cute? Okay, this needs to like not just be one line. Do you see my vision? This is cute, isn't it? Okay, this is my cake. I think it looks beautiful, it smells beautiful. We'll find out if it tastes beautiful. That's for you to find out. You should bake it and tell me. Do we love it or do we love it? It's pretty cute. And once that icing dries too, it'll be like movable off this tray. Thanks for watching this episode of Bake It with Betty. I hope that you try this cake. Oops, don't look at that. I hope that you try this cake and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much to The Broken Bread for your recipe. I love it. I'm really excited to try it and share it with my family, and I hope you do too. And comment about how, if you try it, if you have any tips or tricks. And I hope you have a beautiful holiday season. I love you very much.
Bake it with Betty.